And to the final stretch. Is he there? Yes, he's there. Woo! Only took 3 characters to find him, but hey, he's there. So, Mike. Yeah, man. What day is it? It's Wednesday. Hump day. It's what? Hump day. And we all know that Stoop Kid never leaves his stoop. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video, and, well, I'm just checking in on you. Today is October the 1st, so I know everyone's wearing black. We have all the pumpkins out, right? All of the Halloween decorations. But more importantly, this is going to be your weekly vendor reset and must-buys for both of your secret vendors, being Cassie Mendoza and Danny Weaver. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. And finally, shout out where you're from. It's cool to see where everyone's from. But before we get to Cassie Mendoza and Danny Weaver, we have to find the snitch. Now, the snitch is located in over a dozen different locations throughout the open world, and every time you log out and log back in, switch characters, what have you, the snitch will move. So what I do is every week I ask you to let everyone know where you typically find the snitch, where you found the snitch today, and to help each other out. Because these secret wandering vendors, they open and close every other day. So if you miss them today, you have to come back Friday or Saturday to see them again. All right? Now, for my snitch location, I am sitting at coordinates 1407 by 3626, and I am just south of the 1040 safe house. Now, the fastest way to get here is to fast travel to the Jefferson Trade Center and then just run across the street. All right? Now, whenever you pick up the bounty, it will match your global difficulty setting. So, for example, I'm on Heroic, and the bounty I just picked up is Heroic. You can click Abort Bounty, and you can hold on to it for later. Now, with that, you also get the white shopping cart icons that have their locations, here we go, for both of your secret vendors. For example, here's Danny Weaver. He is located in Foggy Bottom this week, and we'll go to him last, but first we need to go to Cassie Mendoza. Now, Cassie Mendoza is located in Federal Triangle, but the fastest way to get over there is to fast travel to the Theater Settlement. Now, the reason that I go to Cassie Mendoza first is that Cassie is a normal vendor. You can just use normal e-credits or whatever and buy her items. Where Danny Weaver is a textiles vendor, and he only takes textiles. So we'll talk about that whenever we get to Danny Weaver, but first, let's run over here to Cassie Mendoza and see what she has to offer us this week. Run! And away we go. I like to highlight the location, that way I know exactly where they are, because some of these locations are a little tricky. For example, oh, actually, we have some scavenging NPCs right here. Yo, surprise, motherfucker! There we go. All right, so Cassie Mendoza, timestamp it, do whatever you need to, but here is Cassie's weekly vendor reset and must-buys. Starting off at the top with the named items, and this does come with a disclaimer. You have to unlock the bottom 3 named items for them to show up here in Cassie's inventory. Now, to unlock these, for the Shield Splinterer, you have to hunt down and eliminate all of the Year 1 hunters and open up the ivory chest that is in the base of ops. That will give you this weapon, and then she will sell it every week. For the Hunter Killer, you have to hunt down and eliminate all of the Year 2 hunters. These are the hunters that are linked to the Warlords of New York expansion. And once you kill all those hunters, take them all out, pick up all your off-white keys, you would have to open up the off-white chest that is in the Haven settlement for Warlords of New York, and then you will receive this chest piece, and then she will sell it. And finally, the Huntsman is locked behind Battle for Brooklyn. So you have to have the Battle for Brooklyn DLC, and then hunt down all of the Year 7 hunters, and then open up the Ash chest that is located at the Bridge Settlement in Brooklyn. All right. I know that's a long disclaimer, but that's actually the only way of getting these names. What the hell? Yo, what the hell, man? Reanimated. Oh my god. Taking me out while I'm trying to do a vendor reset video. How rude. Anywho. Starting off at the top, we have the stage left. This is the named rifle with perfect sledgehammer. Now, this is a great substitute if you don't like to use the lefty shotgun. It has the exact same talent. Now, that bottom attribute, crit chance, you could do a little bit better with damage to targets out of cover, so I would recommend that's what you would change it to, and then just optimize your other attributes. Next up, we have the backbone. This is the named Lingmo backpack with perfectly unstoppable force. And this one with hazard and armor regeneration. This is really good for those LMG builds that you don't, want crit on or headshot. This is more towards your tanky, unstoppable LMG builds. And you could easily put this with a 3-piece Lingmo, maybe some contractors, and go to town. Perfectly unstoppable force will give you another 35% weapon damage. So use this with something like the pestilence, and it'll get even stronger as you go. That's a good backpack. Not bad. Moving on, we have the shield splinterer. This is the named F2000 with perfect optimist, and this one with max armor damage. Really good. What I would do is just optimize the health damage to max and recalibrate that assault rifle damage to max, and you're good to go. God rolled for armor damage. Following that, we have the Hunter Killer. This is the named Going Gear chest piece with perfect intimidate, and this one with health and skill damage. And finally, for the named items, the Huntsman, the named FAMAS with perfect frenzy. And this one with crit hit damage, but again, just change it to damage to targets out of cover, and you're good to go. Looking at the gear set items, we have a breaking point backpack, which is really good. Just change the bottom attribute to whatever it is you want. You're good to go. And then you could just optimize that weapon damage with one optimization. And that's it. Fully God rolled. Really good. Following that, we have the Aces and Eights chest piece. This one with crit hit damage. It's all right. Tipping scales gloves with headshot. But the weapon damage is high enough to where you could just change the headshot to whatever it is you want, and you'd be good to go. Next up, Aces and Eights knee pads with skill damage. Gross! Hunter's Fury holster, again, with the skill damage. Gross! Even at 12%, though, I mean, these weapon damage rolls are fairly low. I don't know. It's all right. And finally, for the gear set items, Cavalier Mask with explosive resistance. Going to the high-end items, we have a Black Market RPK with steady-handed and swap speed, a Covert SRS with swap speed and preservation, Fenris chest piece with max crit chance, skill haste, and vanguard, and finally, Murakami Mask with crit damage and max weapon handling. Going to the mods, we have crit hit damage 10.7 and pulse radius of 9.1. Now, must-buys, things to look for from Cassie Mendoza. The top two actually aren't bad, but you can also get them at the Countdown vendor, so just remember that. We have the stage left with perfect sledgehammer. Just, change that bottom attribute to Detox. And the backbone Lingmo, perfectly unstoppable force. This is a really good one for those tanky LMG builds. As far as the hunter items, yeah, the shield splinter is not bad with that max armor damage. It's pretty good. But that's the only one that I would really recommend out of those three this week. As far as the gear set items, the breaking point was good. Tipping scales was okay. And then for the high-end items, nothing. All right, so that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So about 5 items to look for at Cassie Mendoza. All right. Next up, we have Danny Weaver. Now, Danny Weaver is our textiles vendor. There's only one way to get textiles in the game, so let me show you that really quick, and then we'll jump over to Danny Weaver and see what he has to offer. But to get textiles, all right? So how to get textiles in the game? Pretty simple. You go to your apparel tab, go to the bottom left to caches, and you will see your standard apparel cache. Now, for example here, you can see that I have all event items collected, and that means that every single time that I open up this cache, it will be a duplicate item. For example, ooh, it's gold. All right, so I just received some shoes, but it is a duplicate pair of shoes. And it says right here that textiles were rewarded instead. And I just received 100 textiles. And that's exactly how you get textiles in the game. Now, Danny Weaver will sell caches every week for textiles. So it's an easy way of getting free caches because you get textiles and you don't have to do anything. You're just opening up apparel caches. So having those textiles is a good thing. Just, jump over to Danny every week and you get your free caches. It's really not that bad. It's a nice little gig. I wish that Danny Weaver would sell more. I mean, I have like 250,000 textiles. I wish he would sell more, and I wish there were more things to do with textiles. Or maybe even converting them to something else. I mean, if we could convert textiles to like exotic components, oh my god. Or even at like a 10-to-1 ratio would be pretty cool. Anywho, here's Danny Weaver in a hole in the wall. And this is going to be your textiles vendor. So timestamp it, do whatever you need to. Here is Danny Weaver.
Let me know what you need.
And this week he has, what is this, 9, 10, 11, 12 caches. Holy moly. Pick up your 12 caches right now. Jesus. For the caches, we have 1 exotic, 5 field proficiencies, 4 crafting material caches, and 2 named item caches. Also, remember, whenever you pick up these caches, that they subtract from your overall textiles, okay? And they are subtracting, so that means it is working. And also, when you are done buying all of these caches, make sure that they show up in the bottom left of your screen. It might take a second, it might be delayed, but make sure they show up in the bottom left of your screen before you try to open them, all right? So you see all these caches are popping up, and they're still popping up. There we go. Okay. So let me know in the comment section below what you get from yours, but here is the exotic. I got the Imperial Dynasty. And then for those named items, let's see here. I got the Prophet, that's Perfect Determined, and the Tsunami, Perfect Pummel. And let's press our luck here. We'll press our luck a little bit. Come on. Come on. Give me an exotic. Come on. Come on. It's a very rare. Oh, bonus. Come on. Right here. Nope. Never mind. And I'm max on materials, so I'm not going to open up those caches yet. And good thing I'm on a alternate character. That way I can hold on to those caches for a while. But that's it for me, and that's it for your weekly vendor reset and must-buys for both of your secret wandering vendors, Cassie Mendoza and Danny Weaver. I'm Kamikazevondoom. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. And if you found this helpful or informative in any way, shape, or form, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe for more Division content, and I'll see you in the next one, all right? I'm Kamikazevondoom. Peace out. Going up on a Wednesday.